Naruto and the Missing Ninja. As the smoke cleared, revealing the ruins of the Leaf Village, darkness had filled the sky. The nine-tailed beast had vanished. The fourth Hokage had sealed it within his firstborn son and sacrificed himself, which left his good friend Kyata Tetsuyami with a broken, heavy heart.
It's over?
No, it's far from over. The nine-tailed fox is still untamed. Minato has done his job. It has costed him his life.
What?
It should have been me. He had not lived life to its fullness. I regret not being there. If he was still alive, he would be with his newborn even more.
But he had made the right choice to lay his life down for his people, for his village.
Minato, he was a brave man. I will never forget him. As I look upon his face carving on the mountain, I will give him my undying blessings. No one must know the truth. Not even my son.
1 week before this happened, Koruda and his dearly loved wife, Katrina, had conceived their first child, a boy named Kyata. The two had married at a late age, and right then the desire to carry their bloodline onwards had struck them. Thus, Kyata was born, but with a defect. His brain was not fully developed. Therefore, his responses and reactions would alter slowly. Also, his ability of speech was not complete. But the most part was when he would suddenly fall into sessions of sleep without willing himself to. It would occur so his brain would regenerate energy. Though this was a problem for him, that did not stop his father from enrolling him in the Leaf Ninja Academy years later. He sensed potential within the boy. Perhaps one day, he would be a great ninja.
Hey, I thought he was heading home sooner.
I guess Bean is running late. He usually picks him up after work.
That guy with the check pants? I thought that was his dad. This kid should move it so he won't stand there like a lurker.
Hey, show some respect. Just because he has a birth defect doesn't mean he's easy prey for teasing. For that, why don't you walk him home?
All right. Come on, Kyata. If Bean is taking long, then I'll take you home.
Okay.
I've seen him walk up to that house and back, up on the hill. I guess with what's been going on in his brain, he can sometimes forget the way. What a weird kid he is.
Alongside his parents to care for him, Kyata also had two other men, Jean and Bean Hoek. They were brothers who worked together in the daily newspaper business, which was what Koruda was head of. Today was a different schedule.
Would it be possible for us to...
I don't think it's possible.
You read my mind, eh?
I've heard people say the same thing over and over again. I know what they say.
Bean, where have you been?
And where is my son? Why have you not picked him up from the academy?
I was busy dealing with the pictures. What does it sound like to you? Some picture business.
This one took much longer. It was a centerfold. You better go retrieve Kyata or you'll be fired. Oh, please, no, 1,000 times, no!
Hello?
Well, look who we have here.
Hi, Dad.
Iruka-sensei didn't want him lost. Confused.
That's all right, I understand. Kyata may be forgetful once in a while, but we have been training his memory more often. He will soon think better. Thank you, Naruto, for bringing him home. I give you much appreciation.
You're welcome. I should be heading home myself.
Very well. Take care of yourself.
Like I said, what a weird kid.
Koruda was a worrisome old man. In fact, he almost lost it when he heard the incident that happened a couple years later. A professional doctor was requested to create a cure for Kyata's brain. But the boy's awareness drifted away as he was desperately reaching for the beaker. Every concoction spilled. mixing into what felt like liquid fire, burning the doctor's face. As the years passed, Kyata's brain healed slowly. He was able to think more clearly and learn quicker. But a trial for him was about to come. The day before graduation day at the Leaf Ninja Academy, trouble was brewing, thanks to Naruto, painting the Hokage's face on the mountain. What a troublemaker he was.
You're just bent because you don't have the guts to do what I do ya? Losers! Wannabes! You guys suck!
Do I get my hands on you?
I lost him! That was too easy!
Oh yeah, Naruto?
Duh!
What gives you the right to skip class? Come on! Now we are kept here waiting for Naruto. This is such a drag.
Do you have to say that about everything?
Why don't you mind your own business?
Well, you keep dropping that phrase over and over again. What is it, your catchphrase?
If you think you've got the right answer, head to the front of the room and say your name, so I can tell your mother.
Oh, I can't do that. My mother knows my name.
If there's one thing you're good at, it's roasting people. Not that you know what it is, though. Get in there! You're getting yourself into a bigger mess, Naruto, and I'm at the end of my rope. You failed the graduation test last year, and the year before. Now, you have another chance. Yet you're messing up again. Fine! Because you've missed it, everyone will review the transformation jutsu.
Oh, man.
Yes, even at this age, Kyata still had social anxiety. But when it came to showing his work to his sensei Iruka, he would obey and stay focused on the task at hand.
Next up, Naruto Uzumaki. This is such a waste of time.
We always pay for your screw-ups.
Like I care!
You better do it good. I just can't understand the guy, being his own class clown by getting himself into trouble. And yet, I can't help but notice the look in Hinata's eye. What does she see in him?
Transform! Gotcha! That's my sexy jutsu!
Enough of your bullcrap! This is your last warning!
Well, now he's getting his just desserts. Oh no. Not here. Not now. I can't sleep now when I'm not even next in line. I can't fail. I must transform before I black out!
Kyata! Keep it there as long as you can. See, Naruto? You can learn a thing or two from him.
Like what? Sleeping?
No. He actually did the jutsu. Something you should have done to keep our session going. And I've told you before, just because he has a birth defect doesn't mean he's a freak. Sakura, since you went first, you can take Kyata to his seat. And as for you, Naruto, I've got a chore for you afterwards.
This sucks. This sucks eggs.
You're not going home until you've removed every spot of paint.
So what? It's not like anyone's waiting for me at home.
Naruto?
What is it now?
I'm thinking. Once you're done cleaning all this up, we'll head out for some ramen. The good stuff. What do you say?
Now that's some serious motivation. I'll get this cleaned up in no time.
I'm still unsure if I actually succeeded in transforming. I can never seem to recall what happens a few seconds ago before I black out. So Naruto causes trouble, but he gets treated to ramen afterwards? We must be crazy.
Naruto, why did you paint the Hokage faces? You know who the Hokage are, don't you?
Of course I do. Everyone knows they were the greatest shinobi of their time, right? Best of the best, undefeated ninja champs. And the fourth Hokage is the one who saved the village from the nine-tailed fox. He was the most amazing.
So, can you explain why you went and did it?
Because I'm going to be the greatest of all. Me, Naruto. The next Hokage. a ninja legend, then everyone will stop dissing me and look up to me. Believe it. Oh, I kind of want to ask a little favor, Sensei.
Want a refill?
No, I just want to try on your headband. Come on, please.
This? No way. You can only earn a headband when you graduate and become a ninja. You've got to pass that test tomorrow, so I wouldn't screw around anymore if I were you.
That is so uncool.
Hey, is that why you took off your goggles?
I want another refill.
I keep forgetting there's an exam tomorrow. I better head home and practice. I want to make my parents proud. I will finally become a ninja just as they were before. I mustn't fail. Unless my stupid head steals my chance from me.
The next day, Kyata's parents were there to encourage him, as well as for the festivities afterwards, in which Jean and Bean would take pictures and write the story for tomorrow's paper. All students paid close attention as Iruka announced what was to be shown.
We will now start the final exam. When your name is called, proceed to the testing room. The final exam will be on the clone jutsu.
Clone jutsu? That's my worst technique.
Stay cool. This is it.
You can do this. Believe it. Clone jutsu!
You failed! Iruka-sensei. He was off, but his moves weren't bad and he did hang in there and replicate. This is his third time on the test, so we know he really wants to pass. Perhaps we can cut him some slack and let him through. What do you say?
Mizuki-sensei. All the other students managed to create 3 perfect duplicates of themselves. Naruto only created 1. And look at it. It's pitiful. I can't pass him through.
He didn't make the cut. I don't know whether or not it's safe to say that I'm glad not to be in his shoes. Or sandals. Man, I crack myself up sometimes.
This is your chance, Kyata. Remember what we taught you.
I'm next. And ironically last, too. I must focus. There's no turning back now.
Stay cool, Kyata. You can do this.
What? Why now? This is the worst time to be passing out right now. I gotta perform the jutsu.
Hang in there. Oh no.
These clones are dead as a doornail.
Perhaps that would be useful.
Useful? He fell asleep right when he didn't need to.
He can't control that. I will admit that it wasn't good timing, but with these clones, the enemy might think he's playing possum. It would be a useful way for him to escape a battle when he starts to pass out.
You're not thinking about passing him, are you? That is still debatable.
Perhaps so. I'll plan something for him soon. I'll put his status on hold for now.
Iruka is too soft on Kyata just because of his brain damage. But I'll deal with that later. Right now, I must attend to Naruto.
So I didn't make it. I was afraid that my head would screw everything up. I better let out my scream at home, or everyone else will hear me. So it looks like I'm not the only one standing on the sidelines. Naruto didn't make it either. We're in the same boat now. We're practically twinsies. Oh, that's not a very comfortable feeling. My failure came from an accident. I don't like this picture. Kyata's on the far right of the shot even though he didn't graduate. We'll just snip that side before putting it in the paper. And snip out half of Choji's head? Now I feel really guilty. Dad, can we please go home now?
You want to leave so soon?
Don't you get it? If I didn't make it through, then I shouldn't be here.
Well, all right. Please excuse us, Iruka. My son would like to head back to our home.
Heading home so soon?
What do you think? Do you see a headband on me?
You didn't make it either?
It seems like he needs to carry his own brain for when he needs it most.
Can it, Ino?
I don't know if I can forgive myself. I mean, I really want to stick with you and everyone else. It's been like another home for me. I won't be able to move on with the rest of you. I'll miss you.
I really hate to think that, too.
I should be out of here now. Hopefully I get to see you again.
I hope to see you, too.
Take care, Koruda.
Thank you. Wait for me, boy.
I hate to see Kyata leave like that. If only I could make my mind up about him quicker.
Iruka, we have much to discuss.
Stupid head always gets in the way of things.
It was the morning after Naruto found the truth about the nine-tailed fox. Kyata had already left off his steam the night before, so he felt it necessary to occupy himself to help keep his cool. But it was hard to do so when Naruto went through the town with the Hokage's grandson, Konohamaru.
Finally, strawberries are back in season. Perhaps they'll help. Uh-oh. What's Naruto up to with the Hokage's grandson? Probably more nonsense as ever.
Uh-huh. Her, right there. Try transforming into her.
Alright, transform.
You sure is ugly.
Ah!
Nice try, but next time make me look cuter, okay?
How come I get it and you don't?
You told Konohamaru to do it. Everyone must focus on the mastermind. And making yourself a better example will do you better next time. Etc.
Do you have to butt in?
I think I hear the fresh fruit calling me. I wonder if the hot springs are still going well. I really need a time to relax. Time to put my losses aside. Oh no, there they are again! What the frick can they possibly be doing this time?
Like this. We'll see him close up.
That's not a good sign.
Naruto, get out of the girls' locker room!
That's it. I'm staying home for the rest of the day. I don't want any more trouble with the ladies. Staying home? I got something good grilling out on my patio. And with that, some big, curvy... Oh, no! Melons. I can't let the juicy stuff go to waste. I don't think I'll be able to sleep.
The next day, all who graduated were brought to the school to be assigned to their three-man squads. Though Kyata did not fully graduate, he and his father were summoned to set their final plans with Iruka.
What are you doing here, Naruto? This school isn't for dropouts.
Oh yeah? Shikamaru, look again.
A headband. Would I ask you how you got one in the end? Now I see two dropouts here. What's up with Kyata?
Sir, what is your plan?
Well, something's already coming to mind right now.
I don't like the way Shikamaru is looking at me. Guess I should be alienated from here. Oh, come on now, hold back tears. You'll make a fool of yourself. And here come two charging rhinos. Hello.
I'm first! Come on! My toe is 3 inches closer to the door.
Let me escort you into the next room. You two can discuss things from there for the time being.
Very well. Come, my boy.
Hi, Sasuke. Mind if I sit next to you?
She's talking to Sasuke again. I hate that.
You have that look in your eye again. Perhaps you want to tell me what's wrong.
Dad, I think I should keep that to myself. Right now I want to hear the ideas Iruka gave you.
All right. The thought came to him later than expected, because he had business to settle with Naruto. But now that he has laid out the plans, the options are available to us. One choice is for him to take you through private drills, so you can master everything you've learned before the next school year begins. He's been noticing that your brain has been improving over time. You have been passing out less often. He hopes that you will be completely cured once the drills are completed. It will be then that you graduate.
It actually doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, I like that.
Squad 7. Naruto Uzumaki.
Huh?
Sakura Haruno,
Yeah!
and Sasuke Uchiha.
Oh crap! Iruka-sensei, why does a great ninja like me have to be on the same team with a slug like Sasuke?
Sasuke had the best scores of all the graduating students. Naruto, you had the worst scores. We pair the best with the worst.
Just make sure you don't stand in my way, loser.
What's that you say?
You'll meet your squad leaders after lunch. Until then, class is dismissed. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's see if Kyata is up for that offer.
Iruka, Kyata agrees with the first option. He's willing to do it.
Excellent. Let's draw up a schedule.
Oh, Kyata, there is something I'd like to discuss with the sensei privately. Would you mind waiting outside for now?
No, Dad, not at all. Maybe it won't suck so much after all. Once I complete the drills and graduate, I can finally reunite with the rest of the students. How hard can it get? Then again, Sakura and Sasuke are looking at each other again. Sakura, your forehead is so humongous, it makes me feel like kissing it.
Huh?
Does everyone have to flirt with her? I've got to get away from here. Just kidding. That's something Naruto would say. Did I ever tell you about that corn maze I visited? I was rewarded with some special seasoning, and it's 6 delicious flavors.
And Kyata is still here? Is he walking that path just to get our attention? He can't even see us up here.
Yeah, but I can hear talking.
Seriously, shouldn't you be off school property if you didn't graduate? Oh wait, you should.
So you're ninjas now. And apparently, I'm your first enemy. Dang, man, he got you there.
I told you he's good at roasting. I can at least admire him for that.
I hope Sasuke left that empty spot, because that's what I'll be needing until it's time to head back home. Oh, fudge, now Naruto is here.
Think you can fool me? Wise guy? Well, forget it. Why does this keep happening to me? Ah!
Dumb Naruto!
Gee, I think I got here at the wrong time. Sakura will be sore with everyone. Better escape before she does the same to me.
Kyata, I didn't notice you there. What brings you here?
My dad and I are making arrangements with Iruka-sensei about finishing my training. Hopefully I'll fully graduate soon, and then I'll finally catch up with you.
Really? That does sound better than what we talked about last time. Of course we'll meet again from time to time on regular days.
That actually does sound better than before. But don't get me too excited already. I still have yet to begin.
There you are, my boy. The schedule has been formed, and Iruka will visit us later for more details. Come now, we're heading for a ramen special.
Well, alright. I hope to see you again, Sakura.
I wish to see you too.
Oh, before I forget, I just want to tell you... don't worry about what you look like. I like you, big forehead and all.
Huh?
You've always been a sight for sore eyes.
He was so brave to say that. I'll be missing him too. I should meet up with the other two chumps. Don't want to be late to meet our squad leader.
So much hope filled Kyata's heart that day. Once again, he desired to stay strong through the trials. Terrible tragedies had occurred after many months had passed. The twisted Sasuke Uchiha had left the village on the search for Orochimaru. But Naruto promised to pursue his friend and bring him back to the light.
Don't you worry one bit. I'm going to bring Sasuke back. I promise that in my life, Sakura.
These clouds don't look friendly. Better get back home before it's too late. Is that Sakura? I knew there was something rotten going on in town. And to make things worse, she's still obsessed with Sasuke. I'm about to lose it right now.
That guy shouldn't get far. He already reached the top of the hill.
What?
That's where you live? Let me through! My parents are up there!
Too late.
Oh no! Dad? Dad!
Son. Kyata. Oh, no. Please don't die!
He was here? I'm very sorry about your parents. They raised and protected you well. I'm starting to wonder, what did that killer have against them? We'll arrange a proper funeral for them. But right now, we need to know who that guy is and what he's after. Get going while there is still time. Go!
Come on out, you miserable rat!
Who's there?
Are you afraid?
Huh?
There you are. It's about time you showed yourself. I had to cut down your parents to occupy myself.
Who are you?
It's been too long since we last met, boy. I wanted to cure you of your brain damage until your clumsiness turned me into a freak!
You're that doctor!
Yes, that's it. But now I'd rather be known as Cobra. I find it a more fitting code name as an assassin.
You have pushed me past my limits. I'll destroy you with everything I have!
Don't try it. I have a bag of tricks myself. Such as this smoke bomb!
Where'd he go? Ah!
He's taking him to the top of the wall! Stop him!
Don't any of you try pulling any ninja moves now. If you do, then one prod of my blade will send him falling off this wall to his demise. I hold all the cards now.
Insidious beast! This is repulsive. What can we do?
I'll tell you what you can do. If you value this one's life, then you must do as I say. You have 10 seconds to accept me as Hokage.
Don't do it!
We can't let you die, Kyata. There should be another way.
We'll save you somehow!
Another way? There are no more options. At least for them. If there is anything I want to prove, that I have learned so much, is to lay down my own life for my friends and the village I love. I have no other choice. I can at least join my parents.
The clock is ticking. What's your answer?
They won't have to make a decision now. They've done many good things for me, so I must do the same for them by saving the village from this threat. Goodbye. I love you. I'm sorry. It's too late! He pushed him off! No. Kyata did it himself. He did it for us, so that we wouldn't surrender.
The fool. Why did he do it?
Iruka-sensei. The murderer disappeared. We suspect he retreated from the village after he realized he lost his chance.
What about Kyata? Did you find him?
I'm afraid not, sir. That river below the wall is very deep. We found no trace of him around it. We suspect he may have drowned.
But that river wasn't there before.
It must have been formed recently as a trap. I'm very sorry. We cannot bury him with his parents.
Kyata had so much fear within him. But for the first time, today, I saw him with courage. That was the bravest thing I've ever seen him do, saving our village that way. He really was a ninja.
I'm still alive. When I least want to be. Can I call what I did a mistake? Oh no, now I can't find the way back! How can I get back home? I'm lost. Hey! We need help here! Hey!
What's going on?
We found someone out there. We think we know who it is. Does he look familiar?
Not really. I only moved here recently.
And wasn't he a student at the Ninja Academy?
He was. Take him to the hospital as quickly as you can.
Yes, sir!
Iruka-sensei! It's an emergency!
Come in.
A group of hunters just entered the village with a body in their wagon. We identified it as an old student of yours, from a few years ago.
Student? That couldn't be possible. Wait a minute, what did he look like?
He had wild blonde hair. He looked about 5'5". He was the son of that businessman from the newspapers.
That was Kyata.
I think so.
How is he? Is he alive?
He was unconscious when we saw him. He's being given immediate medical attention.
I had hoped to give him this headband when his training was complete. Kyata must pull through. I want him alive.
Sakura, what's going on here? What is everyone clamoring about?
Naruto, do you remember the only student in our class that never graduated?
And I thought I was the only one. At first.
What I mean is, do you recognize this person? He was the one with the birth defect. Remember?
Kyata Tetsuyami? Oh yeah. I was gone when that incident happened on the wall. So they finally have the leads as to where he was this whole time?
Mm-hmm. They finally found him. We thought he was gone for good.
Is he still alive?
That all depends.
Depends on what?
If they can get that poison out of him in time.
Poison?
Come on, we need to go see him.
Not until you get the final word from me.
Kakashi-sensei!
I already got my copy of today's edition. Good for them to print the story in mere minutes.
Kakashi-sensei, I feel Naruto and I should go see Kyata. Though he never succeeded in becoming a ninja, he was still one of us.
I shouldn't have seen him the wrong way. I thought he was a weird kid, but there was much more to him than I thought.
All right, you both have my permission, but make sure you mention that it was on my orders. Also, Iruka has recovered the headband he had reserved for Kyata. He may yet have a chance to give it to him.
Thank you.
We are not allowing any visitors. Please leave the premises.
We're here on Okage's orders.
Oh, really?
You have a former classmate of ours.
All poison has been extracted, but we're not getting a response from him. His pulse is faint. He may not wake up.
everyone can please clear out of the room, let's leave these two alone with them.
That's Kyata right there. I almost didn't recognize him.
He's a mess. It looks like he's been through so much during his time alone.
I should have lent a helping hand when he needed one.
What is this? Somehow my life is flashing before me. Events in my past replaying themselves again and again.
I hope he'll be alright.
I hear voices. They almost sound familiar. I think I've heard them from way back then. Now I see a door. I think it's calling to me, urging me to open it and see what's on the other side.
Didn't you hear the doctor? He said he might not make it.
Look!
He's alive!
Kyata!
Hang in there. Take it easy.
That's it. Easy now.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Do you remember us?
Sakura?
You got that right!
Naruto?
You won the lottery!
What happened?
You were hit with a poison dart. You were brought here quickly, and the doctors got the poison out of you.
You mean I'm back in the village?
See for yourself!
How long have I been gone?
We hate to say this, but it's been 4 years since the incident on the wall.
I really did lose track of time. I'm back home. I'm so glad to see you again.
Aww.
I just wish I was able to save my parents in time. I'm still ashamed of letting them die.
Kyata, I've met many people filled with regrets, filled with hatred, and I've helped them show their true colors. I've shown reason to people like Gata, Obito, and even Sasuke. Though we both lost an arm in the process, it means I'm willing to do so much to help others, including you.
What's your point for me?
We've all been through a lot of suffering. Heck, my parents died the day I was born. But with the help of many people I've made friends with, I've been able to stand strong and move forward. I'm still surrounded by those who really care and are willing to lend a hand when the going gets rough. There's never been a time to be afraid. In your case, you still have me and Sakura with you, and the rest of your old classmates.
Looks like you've shown reason to me too.
I really got you, didn't I?
You most certainly did.
I thought it was over for you when that freak pushed you off the wall.
That's what everyone might say. I think at this point the truth is pretty twisted up. But what really happened is that he didn't push me off.
No?
No, I walked off. I did so our village wouldn't surrender to him.
I never thought you were a bigger part of that story. I just thought you were a weird kid.
Oh man, it's coming back.
That's right. His sleeping sessions.
I thought it would stop sometime.
And it did. Gotcha, didn't I?
Ha! You still roast, buddy.
Hasn't happened to me since I entered the wilderness. I've been cured for a long time.
That's good news to us. To all of us.
Hey, you better get cleaned up. You're still a mess. And when you're ready, there'll be a headband waiting for you.
It's good to be back.
Kyata, you're alright. You recovered very quickly.
I think I should also thank that hunter for bringing me back here in the first place.
No consequences for him? Whatever. Being that you are now fully awake and in the best of health, We will clean you up and give you a more appropriate appearance.
You're right about that. I look like an uprooted plant.
Although you two will have to leave while we take care of this.
Very well. Just don't keep us waiting too long.
See you later, Kyata!
All this research, all these experiments, and still I fear I have not yet reached a more satisfactory result. What am I still missing that would make this army of venomous serpents almost as powerful as Orochimaru himself?
You're still trying to win his approval?
He is the most talented that I know in the fields of biology and chemistry. As a scientist myself, I must move up to his level.
Perhaps your chance will come to another halt. Word has rapidly spread about the recovery of a certain figure you had disposed of years ago. Cobra?
What do you mean?
This boy was found not too long ago. You do know him, don't you?
That boy, he's alive? He still lives?
Unfortunately.
He cannot live. Not after what he did to my poor face. He mustn't remain unpunished. I want him dead!
You look like your old self now. After a more cleansing bath, a pedicure and manicure, a haircut, some dental work, and a new set of clothes, you should be good to go.
You forgot that decent meal I had. And that was the best meal I had since that incident.
You must go now. You mustn't keep your friends waiting.
Thanks, Doc. Hey, wait a minute. What about the bill?
Oh, no need to worry about that. Lord Hokage informed me that he would pay for you.
Oh, alright then. I keep forgetting the new added faces on the mountain.
There he is! About time!
You look so much better now. Definitely more sophisticated.
Looks like I can walk out in public now.
Come on, let's go see Iruka! Iruka-sensei, look who's here!
Kyata, that's really you!
On the contrary, that fellow over there is really me. Hello!
Ah, that was a perfect clone jutsu. You had me fooled there for a second.
Practicing by myself seems to have paid off well.
But how's your head? Has your brain been in top shape?
Oh yes, it has. No more passing out, no more sleeping sessions. I'm now living and breathing like anybody else.
I'm very glad to know that. Being that you have survived all that time alone after the incident, I feel I can just hand this over to you easily. After all that you've been through, I think you've earned it.
Thank you, Iruka.
Not too shabby. The headband looks great on you.
I should say so myself.
I am sure your parents would be very proud of you for making it this far.
If they lived and breathed, they would be here to savor the moment as well.
Hey, keep your head up, Kyata. It's time for you to progress.
If so, then what's my first mission?
I will speak to Kakashi about that. For now, enjoy the moment, Kyata.
Thank you.
How about we get some Ichiraku ramen to celebrate? They really know how to lift one's spirits.
That sounds swell, thank you. Already these paths look very familiar to me. I remember this one, leading up the hill. My house! Oh no.
I'm sorry, Kyata. They closed down the house when they thought you were gone for good.
Why didn't we discuss this earlier before I checked out of the hospital? Look at this place. I recognize it, but it just isn't the same anymore. certainly doesn't feel like home. Everything's gone.
Well, not everything. We requested to leave your room the way it was, and not have anything removed from it.
It's a good thing your room was left alone. And the only window left that wasn't boarded up.
Sometimes we would look through it and imagine you were still at home.
Dear me. I haven't seen my parents' faces since what happened to them. This picture is all I have left of them now. Sorry, I know we talked about moving on earlier. I just wasn't prepared for this.
It's all right. I can understand your pain.
We'll leave you alone for a while. Just come and see us when you're ready.
Are you sure? He was alone for years. He may have already done his grieving then.
I know, but now that he's home, the memories have been rushing back to him. It's made things harder for him, but hopefully he'll pull through.
Aha! Caught you red-handed.
Whoa, hold up! Choji, is that you?
Kyata? Then, it's true. You're back. You really are here.
Wait a minute, take it easy. Ah, wow. Okay, I think you got it now.
Sorry, just got excited. You doing all right?
I'm trying to. I know it's exciting that I'm back in the village. I'm a ninja now. But I still lost so much.
I can tell things have changed for the worse. I wasn't here when it all happened, but I know how you feel. Come with me. I'll go take you to see the rest of my squad. They might be eager to see you.
I should hope so. Watch the door. I kicked it down myself.
You did? You've gotten much stronger. See, there they are, over there. We have plenty of catching up to do.
At a cemetery? I never really liked that place.
Here he is, and he looks good as new.
Shikamaru. Ino. Now I'm seeing a lot more recognizable faces. What's the matter? You're looking at me as if I'm a phony. If that's really you, say your name so I can tell your mother. My mother knows my name, and she's dead! You have some nerve visiting my parents' gravestones. Hey, I'm back, Mom and Dad. I made it. I'm a ninja now, just like we hoped. I'm gonna do big things now. I hope you're both proud of me. I love you, and I miss you. Okay, I'm done. It's you, alright. Welcome back. What, me having another one of my sad moments was enough to convince you? I just don't think you've really changed all that much. Though the headband is the only big difference. Though I've returned to the village, I didn't even think about my living situation until I saw my house. What's left of it, anyway. I don't know where I'm gonna live for the time being, and when I'll be able to afford fixing my house.
Your dad owned the news business, right? Didn't he say you would inherit it once he passed along?
Where's his will, currently?
I'd have to help Kakashi dig it out. But for now, I suppose Naruto wouldn't mind having you at his apartment.
I'll ask him about it, thank you. Whew. I should have thought twice. I should have realized this would not be easy at all.
It never is.
Knowing I cannot return to the Leaf Village without easily being recognized, I must keep myself disguised.
What exactly is your stratagem?
This human face mask should cover me until I strike a Kyata in secret. There will be no witnesses this time, no prying eyes. I wish this mask would resemble my old face, the face he had ruined in his clumsiness. But he must not know. He will soon meet his end by the one man he fears. I want it to be a nasty surprise for him.
Very well, sir. How much longer until
I should hope to finish this by morning. He won't suspect what happens
next.
So how is it? Is it as good as you remember?
All I can say is, I really missed this place. I don't know how many more bowls I'll consume. This is good stuff. And yet, I still can't keep my mind off the current problem. I understand it's a time-taking process. I'm trying to be as patient about it as possible. I hope my father's will is found in due time.
I'm sure it will be. You can stay at my place for the time being until we get this all sorted out.
I mean, I don't want to take up too much room in your apartment.
Trust me, I've let other people stay there before. I'm a good host.
I guess it's better than nothing. Can't live on the street. Now I'm hungry again. Only this time, we race.
What? You're gonna try to eat faster than me? Haha!
I'm up for a challenge.
You asked for it. Can't believe you beat me by 3 bowls!
Hey, I was hungry. Where do you think I've been all these years?
I'm completely aware of it.
So, this is the same apartment as before?
Mm-hmm. I never got tired of this place.
I really do appreciate the hospitality, though I should hope not to be here too long.
Just until your dad's will is recovered, and you can get back what's rightfully yours.
I hope to make you proud again, Dad.
At last it is complete. I should be able to slip through the village's front gates, disguised with no problem. How is it?
You look much better, sir.
If only it had never happened. Kyata ruined my reputation and made me look like a freak. I will have to go the extra mile just to put him down for good.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Keep watch over my experiments, and don't let anyone approach this cave except me. And if Orochimaru appears, tell him I will return soon.
Very well.
You're in luck, Kyata. Shikamaru and I will recover your father's will today. You'll get your house back and his business in no time flat.
Thank you.
Let's look around some more. See if you remember these things.
You haven't met up with the rest of the classmates yet?
I'm hoping they do recognize me. I don't look that different from way back then.
No, you're still your good old self.
That's a relief.
That man right there. He's acting pretty secretive. It looks like he's following Kyata. What can he want from him?
Hold on. I think we found who we're looking for.
Something's not right here. Did you see him over there with the cape? He looks like he's been following us everywhere we've walked.
Hold on. I've got an idea. Shadow Clone Jutsu! I'll send my clones out to keep tabs on him.
They mustn't find out why I'm here. They've got to leave Kyata. I want my attack to be in private.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah!
If you think you can take advantage of Kyata, forget it. Whatever you want, it's not yours.
You're sadly mistaken.
This guy isn't who he claims to be.
There's 2 of you? Wait, there's 5!
You wouldn't understand because you're not a ninja. Now let's see who you really are.
No, stop! Get off me! Unhand me!
That was weird.
What's going on over here?
Stupid, foolish Naruto!
It's you!
The doctor! Somehow he knew you were here.
My disguise is missing. Naruto unveiled me right before Kyata's eyes. I've been exposed.
You ruined my life. You killed my parents. You pushed me off that wall and away from the village and left me for dead. I suppose you've come back for a second round.
I'm not walking away until I've punished you completely. I tried to help you. I tried to cure you of your defect. You took away my chance and my dignity!
That's a crummy thing to be taking revenge for. Can't you accept the fact that it was an accident? He didn't mean
Shut
to—
up, Fox! This is between me and this oaf only.
He's right about it being an accident. I didn't mean to disfigure you, but even though my brain had caused me to stumble, I'm still responsible for my own actions. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm very sorry about what I did back then. I wasn't thinking very clearly.
At last you acknowledge your wrongdoing. Nothing can undo the damage done to me. I'm hideous!
What will it take for you to understand me?
Your body, completely void of all life.
You'll have to fight him, Kyata. You have no other choice. This time it's your turn. You gotta stand up to him.
It's like I said, there's never a time to be afraid.
If I have no other choice, then fine. You're not facing a coward anymore, Doctor. This time you're facing a ninja.
I already told you. Call me Cobra!
Whatever.
All right, time for some action. We'll help you as best as we can, Kyata.
No, stay back. This is his fight. You should know whom he's doing this for.
I hope my parents can see me now. Be warned, Cobra. This is gonna hurt.
I can hardly wait.
Clone Jutsu.
I don't care if there's 2 or 3 of you. I'll have you all dead! Where are you?
Hope that answers your question.
Stand still!
Substitution.
You weren't prepared to see me again, yet you have the skills to fight me. Unbelievable. Those sleeping sessions. Your brain is still weak. This is almost too easy. I could end this right here and now.
Or so you say. And you call me weak? At least that's how I used to be.
How?
Told my clone to play possum to fool you. I'd rather not look at him now. It's like looking at my past self all over again. And now, we're about to put you to bed. You guys ready?
Oh, you do want us to join in.
I'm done with feeling alone.
All right, but just as long as you land the finishing blow.
That I promise.
What's going on now?
Shadow Clone Jutsu!
No, not this again!
Naruto! Uzumaki Barrage!
Stop! My bones!
Don't worry, it's about to get much worse.
1,000 years of death!
After what you did to me, now you know how it feels.
Please, no more. I'll do anything for you. I'll try to cure you again.
No need. I was cured of my brain damage after you got rid of me. Like I said, I'm not who I used to be anymore. This is for my family. The family you killed.
I underestimated you. I should have known. This is the price I pay.
Now you do.
Is he alright? Did he do it?
Well, I got him. It's over.
That was awesome! I wish I had gotten to see it up close.
Truly, you have grown stronger, Kyata. You were terrific.
And on top of that, you've completed the mission.
Mission?
Oh, that was our little secret.
Well, you see, we knew Cobra would return to the village for revenge when Kyata was recovered. There was already a reward for Cobra's capture, and since Kyata has finished the job, he earns all the money that's promised.
He gets the reward?
It's a very overwhelmingly large amount.
Then I can afford repairing my house.
What's more, I finally found this.
Oh, good. Koruda's will has been recovered. I told you this was your lucky day, Kyata.
And just like that, you got everything you need. And it's thanks to you. That's the mission we secretly put you in.
What's the matter?
I'm just at a loss for words right now. All I can try to say is, happy day.
I've met plenty of other people who reacted similarly.
Well, how does it look? Do you like the house now?
They did an excellent job fixing this place up. I gotta hand it to them.
Gotta lend me a hand at some point. You should have seen him.
Feels like home sweet home again. Although after I get settled, I'll have to get to work and carry on where my dad left off. I'll be a working ninja now, so you won't be able to see me as often. I'll be a very busy boy.
We won't mind that. You do what you gotta do. What matters is that you fully recovered and move forward.
That I will. Thank you, both of you.
Our pleasure. See you around, buddy.
Come and see us if you need anything.
I'll be busy, all right. First things first, I gotta set the record straight. The story about what happened on the wall was pretty twisted up. The people have to understand it was my choice to walk off. It's my turn to tell the story now. I hope you can hear me, Dad, because I am happy now.
All these things I said, gonna get